Hello, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday this time, not Monday,
Yeah.
and it's the 18th, not the 17th of October. I'm still John Evans, and this is our Small Town Network.
Yeah, and I'm Scott Wilk, and you're watching Community News.
Yeah, and coming up, we've got all the normal stuff. We got events to do, we got birthdays, we got weather, and all that stuff, and we got a whole section on what to do on Halloween.
Yeah, lots.
But first, we've got an update on the church vandalism in Kingston.
Yeah, as you know, back in August, we actually covered this story. The pastor at that church had contacted us. We ended up sharing the information, and so did WVLT, our sister station there, I like to call them. But the Kingston Church of God Open Arms Fellowship, as you know, we brought to you before, they had been vandalized actually 3 previous times. Well, there's some new information, and I want to share this with you. Here is a video that was just gotten on October 8th. And watch here, you'll see a suspect now. I've killed the audio because there's some weird language in there. But as you can see, the person that walked up, now there's actually 3 people in the far background, and you can look at we've posted this on our page, but there's other people on the very far right corner that walk up. But they've installed a security system, and I believe a light comes on.
Yeah, we've got cameras like that at home, and it's really cool.
As soon as reality struck, they were gone. Now, I'll let it play one more time.
Nope.
Yeah, he's like, whoa. But anyway, this happened October 8th at the Kingston Church of God Open Arms Fellowship on Kingston Highway there. Of course, this video has been given to the Kingston Police Department. Now, during the video, one of the suspects in the background mentioned the name Brent. So, again, if you have any information, if you want to see that video again, you can look at our page.
If you're in Kingston, somebody knows that guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty recognizable features. Yeah. But again, if you have any information about that, please call the Kingston Police Department at 354-8045, and hopefully this time they can bust that guy, because they've done some
a serious note moment there.
Yeah, I think that dude might have messed his pants, but yeah, so great that they have that security system, and hopefully that they will be able to hold these guys accountable for what they did.
Yeah.
So again, contact Kingston Police Department if you have information about that. That heads us into our events section, which is brought to you by Mr. John and Evans Financial.
Yeah, Evans Financial, and shift gears a little bit here. I just want to say, everybody that knows me, I'm a Bama fan, and I just, that was a great game this week.
Yes.
It was hard to watch for me. It was hard to watch for UT fans. It was one of those really tense things, It was going on, but I got to congratulate you guys. It was a wonderful game. It was a great game to watch, and you guys got a heck of a team this year.
Yeah.
And I just pray that you guys beat Georgia.
Yeah.
That's the next big game, and I'm looking forward to that. So these are trying times, and if you look at the markets and what they're doing, and if you want some advice and help with your investment accounts, if you're looking at the statements and you don't know the guy, as I always say, you need to know who that guy is. You might as well stop in and see me. We can go over them, and there's a good chance that I can handle those for you. And just give me a call, 865-354-1337, or just stop in and see me, have a cup of coffee.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that. I forgot to mention the UT game. Wow, what a game right down the minute.
Man.
And don't forget to contact the school if you'd like to help pay for the goalposts.
Yeah, they tore. I was actually up there, still a Bama fan, but a long time ago when I was in college, I was out on the strip there after that game, and they had torn the goalpost down, and I was at the U Club, I think, and they brought a piece of it in.
Oh, wow.
It was really cool, too.
Yeah, they threw it in the river, and there was lots of cigars smoked that night, but congratulations to UT. That was awesome.
Game.
Now I think they're ranked number 3.
And they should be.
Right in front of my Michigan Wolverines, who are still number 4, and I couldn't believe we beat Penn State, but great sports weekend.
Yeah, it
really
was.
Good.
I mean, it was a fun game to watch. It's one of those that kept you on the edge of the seat the whole time. And even at halftime, I was telling the wife, I said, hey, this game's going to get interesting before it's over.
Yeah.
And
great job, UT. They really, a great year. I mean, this is the season for them. So
playing phenomenally. And I always said, or I was saying that if I was Saban, I would have talked to my defensive backs. I said, if number 11 gets behind any one of you again, you're walking home.
For real.
Because that dude was a monster.
But congrats to them. Hey, on this date, in 1939, it was actually on yesterday's date, but I had jury duty.
Yeah, but yesterday, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington was released. Now, if you've seen it, you know it's a classic. Anything by Frank Capra is worth watching. He did His Wonderful Life and all that kind of stuff. But this is a great show. It shows you kind of an honest man going to Washington. They kind of picked him because they thought, hey, he's a placeholder, and then we'll have an election. We'll get somebody in. He won't really do anything, and he'll do as he's told. And he doesn't. And it shows you the same kind of problems I think they're dealing with Washington today. They were dealing with back then. Yeah. And it's a wonderful movie. So if you get a chance,
A Wonderful Life. That's coming up soon.
It's Wonderful Life, but that's coming up.
But I'm gonna have to add that to my watch list. I love Jimmy Stewart. But also, don't forget tonight,
Bluegrass Jamming. Yeah, at the Bradbury Country Club at 6 to 10 p.m. $2 to get in. They got snacks and food. And always at $2, you can play or just watch.
Yeah.
So give Maria a call there at 865-458-3703.
Yeah, and as always, our Cumberland County Farmers Market.
Cumberland County's Farmers Market several days this week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and that's local produce, and it's at the Peavine Road and Stonehenge Drive there, 6:30 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Ooh, be crispy at that early.
Yeah, and we blow through some of these times quickly, but if it's Crossville,
probably Central Time.
It's Central Time, and any questions, though, use that contact information, get a hold of them, and they'll tell you the truth.
Yeah. Another on this date, October 19th, 1781. Very important
talking about this. Very important one, and we don't know why this is not a bigger day.
Yeah.
This is the end of the Revolutionary War. General Cornwallis surrendered at the Battle of Yorktown to the Continental Army led by George Washington.
Yeah.
And last major battle of the Revolutionary War. You would think this would be a bigger day. But
it's very surprising. We got holidays for Christopher Columbus showing up, but gosh, I think that's a very important date. But start a petition for that.
Yeah, we'll start celebrating today.
Why not? But as always on Wednesdays, Food Truck Wednesday.
Food Truck Wednesday in Harriman, Pastry Princess, Jeff Rose Subs.
And sandwiches.
Both those people should be pretty good. And did you say that John Boy's Barbecue?
Yeah, from what I saw on their page, it looks like John Boy's Barbecue is there throughout the week. So if that's the case, Harriman is lucking out because he is awesome. So anyway, always something good to eat in downtown Harriman, so go check them out. As always, our Oasis Children's Program on Wednesday nights.
Yeah, that's at the First Presbyterian Church there at 429 Rockwood Street. They have a weekly Bible study and Bible school for kids, pre-K through 5th, and that's 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Yeah, and a cookie truck in Harriman.
Man, you're going to get fat in Harriman this week. Cookie truck too, and that's on Devonia Street there, 412, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., and that's that Ham and Goodies cookie truck.
Yeah, and much to follow for Halloween trunk or treats and stuff like that, but this is one that's actually going on this week. Yeah,
on October the 20th, you're going to trunk or treat at 1098 Bradford Way in Kingston, and that runs from 6 to 7, 1 hour, and I tell you what, it's easy for kids to get candy this time.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, you used to have to really beg for it.
And stay tuned towards the end. We've got all of your upcoming Halloween stuff for the Halloween week, so stay tuned to that. Here's a cool one that's going on near Knoxville, but it's a very cool one.
Yeah, it's all the way out in Powell, but man, it looks like it's going to be a good one. And it runs from the 20th to the 23rd, the Fright Works Haunted House on 1904 West Emory Road in Powell.
Yeah,
and they've got a website there, frightworks.com, and you look at the calendar and see all the dates they're going to be there. And there's their price of admission, and add a fast pass to shorten your wait. So they're expecting you to be able to go through several times.
But from what I'm seeing, that is a pretty elaborate haunted house. So check that out.
So if you're prone to getting freaked out a little bit, you might want to take somebody with you that you're comfortable with and it's going to protect you.
So go to frightworks.com for more info on that. Here's at Roan State.
Southeast Ranch Horse Series at Roan State, and it's free to spectators, both arenas, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and you want to contact that number there, 423-619-4467. That is not Diane.
Nope.
She's not there anymore.
Nope.
So don't call that expecting her.
That's right. And as always, the third Friday of the month is Rockin' on Rome. Now, that's the same graphic they've had since June, so I don't imagine it's the Dirt Floor Doctors, but there is live entertainment there.
But you still need to bring your own lawn chair
Yep.
and watch it. It's free, and it's go to Rome Tourism to get more information. Give them a call, see who's playing. But that's at 408 North Rome Street in Hammond. It goes from 6 to 8. And it's always on the third Friday of the month.
Yeah. And then here is this weekend, some more haunted stuff.
Hauntings of Hammond Tours, but it's a Cornstalk Heights Historic Community Organization.
Yeah.
And man should practice saying that before you have to do it all at once. And that's on the 21st and 22nd, 7:30 to 10. Have you ever done one of those ghost tours?
No, I have not.
We did one in Chattanooga, and it was one of those. Quite often, I reluctantly agree to do some things, and I end up enjoying them more than Tiffany or Tom would try to talk me into it. But
Yeah.
I thought it was really fun. It was. We did it down in Chattanooga, and it was really worth it. And I'd say this will be as well.
Yeah, it looks cool, very cool in the Cornstalk Heights neighborhood. So go check that out, RomeTourism.com. Here's that haunted hike that we were talking about in Crossville.
Yeah, I bet that's freaky too. Haunted Hidden Hollow every Friday and Saturday night in October. 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. We assume that's Central as well, at 949 Fred Tollett Road in Crossville. $10 for the guided haunted trail. I bet that's scary.
Oh, yeah.
Corn maze is $5, and I guess they will rescue you if you're in there too late, Kent.
You hope.
But they're gonna have a bonfire and more.
Yeah, so check that out on Facebook at Haunted Hidden Hollow. Here's a cool car show in Oak Ridge.
Yeah, at the Senior Living Center there at the Commonwealth, and it's October 21st, their first car show. So do yourself a favor, if you have a car and you want to show it, get a hold of them there. I don't think we have any contact information, but just show up.
Yeah, or contact the Commonwealth Senior Living place there. And,
but I think they need cars to show up, and they need spectators to come look at them, and that's 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the 21st in Oak Ridge.
Yeah, very cool. And as always, our Lakeside Farmers Market.
Yep, in Kingston, and it's local farmers and local produce. That's the KingstonLakesideMarket.com. You get more information there, but it runs from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Yeah, and here, as always, a continuation of the Narramore Farms Pumpkin Patch.
Narramore Farms Pumpkin Patch there, Saturdays 11 to 7 and Sundays 1 to 7. $12 to get in, but they got wagon rides, they got corn mazes, animals, train rides, food trucks, and a bunch more.
Yeah, very cool yearly event. And here's just down the street at First Christian Church.
Yeah, if you're downtown and you're looking for a pumpkin, you need to go by the First Christian Church to their pumpkin patch, and they've got little ones and big ones, all sizes.
Yeah.
And they got an honor box for payment. I'm sure we're all honest enough to do that.
Yeah, so go check them out. And here's a cool Jeep rally with all kinds of other activities.
Yeah, it looks like they got to have all kind of stuff over there, but it's a Jeep rally, and they got vendors and live music and food trucks and activities and stuff, but it all benefits the Little League baseball field there.
Yeah, so that'll be at the David Webb Riverfront Parks.
Yeah, from 10 a.m. to 2.
Yeah, so go check that out. Jeep registration, $20.
Cobbler contest.
Yeah, that's a big deal, about the count. So if you, there's the contact info on there. Contact Chief Baron Tapp if you want to get your Jeep in there, or if you want to be a vendor, contact Martha Wilkerson at that email address. But very awesome. And here's a big one coming out downtown Rockwood this week. Yeah,
I'll be there for that. Hopefully selling some popcorn and some concessions there, and helping to raise some money for the museum. But John Snyder and Cody McCarver are going to be at the Rec Live. They've been here several times, and it's always a good show, and it's always sold out. So I think there's just a few tickets left. So give Bill a call at 615-585-9301 and make sure you get a ticket at 6 o'clock at the Rec here in town.
Yeah, and go to the Rockwood Event Center page. There's some cool videos.
Yeah, they posted some stuff. Yeah. We had a little trouble pulling
We tried to
those
steal
over,
them, but Facebook makes it hard to steal videos anymore. But yeah, definitely go to Rockwood Event Center and call Bill. Let him know you're coming because it's this week already. Gosh, I can't believe it. Here's another one in Harriman, a run.
Man, that's a ways. 10K and 5K. Ooh. You can do either one of them, but at the David Webb Park, the Riverfront Park, rather, at 301 Emory Road in Harriman. You got 3 hours to do it, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. But if you want to do the run, or if you want to stand and watch people run, give them a call at 865-376-5572.
Yeah, and here is the Rimfire Challenge in Oak Ridge.
Yeah, it's a world championship. Now, I'm assuming they're shooting 22s at targets. And that's the Oak Ridge Sportsmen's Association at 201 Hermitage Boulevard in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. But check them out there at rimfirechallenge.org.
Yeah, and here's another car show in Crossville.
The Crossville Cruisers, that car club, is having a show there on North Main Street from 12 to 4 on the 22nd. They're going to have food and drinks and other vendors there as well.
Yeah, and here's another Crossville 5th annual Fall Carnival.
And all these Crossville times are probably central, so check that out.
Yes.
But it's their 5th annual Fall Carnival at the Christian Academy of the Cumberlands, 286 Hayes Street, and from 4 to 7 Central Time. Food, fun, games, and it's a free event to the public.
Yeah, can't beat that. Crossville's been really kicking it here lately. Lots to do. But that wraps up our event section.
Yeah.
So much to do. Now, don't forget, don't change that channel. Or don't scroll away because we have so many Halloween things come up. We got all the stuff that's at least been posted so far for your upcoming.
If we miss something, give it to us so we can put it up for you.
Shoot it to us. We'll give you contact info in a little bit. But that heads us into school news, which is brought to you by The Shop.
The Shop, a great little boutique on the corner of Rockwood Street and Front Street. And you can go see the girls there. They do really good work. And they all do their appointments. So give Hair by Amber, give Amber a call there at 466-2395.
Or Evelyn.
Or Evelyn at 354-0501.
Or Larissa.
Or Larissa at 441-1277.
Yeah.
And they really help support local businesses, and they want you to do that, so please do it.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, you're going to, if you check their rates, you ladies, if you're going out there and you're paying something more than that for these services, give them a try. You're going to save some money, and you will support local people.
Yeah, and don't forget, if you go get your hair cut or colored, hey, you can send us a picture, but tell them you saw it on the Small Town Network.
Please do.
On Community News. But here again, we're towards the end of the first semester.
Way down to the bottom.
Yeah, we've already passed fall break, so the next thing coming up is the Thanksgiving holiday, 23rd through 25th of November. And then Christmas, golly. And then if you're planning your second semester vacation, looking for those days off, and again, you can contact us. I'll send you a PDF copy of this if you need it. There's your in-service days. Here's the school lunch. It's Chinese food today. General Tso's or orange chicken.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Salisbury steak, chicken wings, and pizza on Friday. And if you need a copy of that lunch schedule, give me a yell. I'll send it to you. Ridgeview Elementary School's got...
Yeah, they're having a second harvest. They're doing a kind of food pantry drive there. And that is Tuesday. I guess that's today.
Today.
From 4:30 to 6:30.
But yeah. So go see them today and donate some food for a good cause at Ridgeview Elementary. And here's the week 9 scores. Only Rockwood played.
I tell you, Rockwood put it on Wartburg, 62-26.
Yeah, and here's your upcoming schedule.
Yeah. And this week we're at McMinn Central.
Yeah.
It's at 7:30.
Rockwood High School's got a family resource night, so go down there and check that out on Thursday. It's they've got an open house that starts at 4, goes till 6. There's also the family resource night, which they've got. Go to the Rockwood High School page. They've got all kinds of different resources. These for kids getting ready for college and planning their futures. But there's going to be hot dogs and chili that's free, and also a fall carnival, so go check that out. And don't forget, tomorrow is your last day. The 19th is your last day to get your money in for the Painting with a Twist.
Yep.
At the with the beta group there at Rockwood High School. And if you just joined us and you're a new viewer, first of all, we always forget, like and share. Make sure you follow our page. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube, Small Town Network Live on YouTube, and you can watch it in HD, which is real fancy. But we are a part of the Rockwood High School curriculum, and Mrs. Clement's journalism class Their students, which they are busy, they do the yearbook, and they got a podcast going on, but they also send us weekly news updates of what's going on at the school. So thank you to Mrs. Clements and the class for that. And this week's reporter is Sophie Cooley. So let's hear from Sophie.
I'm Sophie Cooley, and here's the RHS update for the beginning of the second quarter. Well, first off, we're having an open house Thursday evening from 4 to 6. Football had an amazing game Friday night against Wartburg. It was a really good night for senior night. They play McMinn Central away this Friday. Soccer and golf seasons have finally finished. Congrats to Whitney Russell and Keenan Green for their golf accomplishments at state, and to Gracie Nelson and Zoe Birchfield for their district awards for soccer. Thank you.
Yeah, so again, great job,
Good job,
Sophie. Yeah, really good job. And thanks to Mrs. Clement's class. But yeah, it's crazy to think that some of the sports are already wrapping up for the year. Gosh, I mean, it seems like we just started the school year. But again, also, don't forget to check out the Rockwood High School podcast. That's the Tiger Talk podcast. You can look for that on Spotify. And again, make sure you can follow, subscribe, or whatever to that. But again, thank you to Rockwood High School. They always do a great job. Don't forget, you can get your Rowan County High School band cards. That's good money to go to a good cause, and it's just $10, and there's all kinds of local sponsors on there. There is your Tennessee Valley Athletic Association schedule, and we're way down there at the bottom, October 22nd, upcoming games. And again, message me if you need a copy of that. Don't forget to get your Rockwood Ram cards. And again, it goes to a good cause, helps out the kids, just $20, and all kinds of local vendors and sponsors on there, which is very awesome. Now that heads us into weather, which is brought to you by our good friends at Shape Up.
Shape Up, a great little gym over there in the what we call the Shape Up Plaza over there with Tractor Supply and the big lots. And I tell you, they got some good classes. They got plenty of space for aerobics. They got free weights. They got good machines. It's a really good, diverse group of things you can do there. Reasonable rates, but here's the great thing. If you're an older person on a Medicare supplement or an Advantage plan, there's a good chance that your fees can be paid for you. Little graphic on the cardio dance class they've got, and that's on Tuesday. So today at 10 a.m., you can go do that, and at 5:30 you can do a toning class. But they have a schedule of other events as well and other classes you can take, and almost all of them are included in your original fees there. So give Ken and Mary a call at 865-466.
It'll go away in just a second. 3966.
Sorry about that, Scott.
No, that's okay. I had to run to the other room and get the my radar computer goes to sleep a lot. But gotta thank WVLT Channel 8. And I guess I might as well make the official announcement. It is official. I'll be actually joining WVLT Channel 8 and become their chief photographer there. So it's going to be very cool. It's going to be something that we'll still be able to do this, but it gives us another contact, but a really good opportunity. So got to thank WVLT Channel 8 for that, and especially Heather Haley and all the crew at WVLT.
It just shows you, man, when you do good work, it shows, and you the people you meet and the people you do, they remember, and hey, opportunities.
Well, they've done so much for us, especially Heather Haley. Can't say enough for her. This all started, gosh, we only did one episode, and you can go back. They're all on YouTube. They're all on Facebook. But we only did one episode, I think, that we didn't use WVLT Channel 8's weather. And it's so much nicer to be able to use their weather. But here is your 8-day planner, and wow, what a difference from last week. Look at these highs. Like, what a great weekend. You know, like, thankfully for that. But man, like today, it's cold out there. Going to be a freeze warning tonight. 31 degrees. These are highs up here. I mean, that's hard to believe we dropped so fast. But but again, don't forget to check out their Varsity All Access, which is on WVLT on Friday, and then the game on Tuesday or on Saturday. And I think they're playing UT Martin this weekend. But great weather for football this weekend. And then there again, it looks like your 70s there. going into the week, which you can't complain about that.
No,
here is the weather, and it's pretty clear. I imagine this is probably ground clutter, but we always make fun of Bowling Green.
But they're clear.
They're clear too.
Mickey Mouse hand on them. But.
Yeah, so there is the Mickey Mouse hand, but all clear here, which is really awesome, and that is good news. So if you're planning your outdoor events, this would be the time to do it. But again, got to thank WVLT Channel 8, and it was great to meet with them. And I'll be actually starting on Halloween, which is a weird day to start, but my first day, that falls on a Monday, so that's my first day. And then, of course, got to thank Heather Haley and all the crew there at the First Alert Weather. Don't forget, download their apps. They got 2 apps, a news app and a weather app. Both are very, very good, and they give you all kinds of information about upcoming. It's going to be soon that you'll have school closings due to weather and all that kind of stuff. So,
and if you follow the Farmer's Almanac and all that kind of stuff, it's supposed to be a cold, wet, like freezy winter. So.
But you know what? The leaves are out. They're great. Roosevelt Mountain right up here is all reds and oranges. I'd say we're pretty close to the peak. I've been in Sevier County the last week, and they're peaking out.
We did Helen, Georgia last week for fall break, and going through the Cherokee National Forest there was phenomenal.
Yeah. So again, great. And the great thing is, unlike some of the previous years, we haven't had a bad storm that just kind of takes all the leaves out. So we've been able to enjoy the color for a little while. That heads us into birthdays, which today, John and I both, neither of us had any birthdays today, but if you had a birthday today or yesterday, happy birthday to you. And here's our upcoming birthdays this week.
Yeah, we have Joy Long, Sharon Lawson, Beth Wilkerson Mead, Don Dowker, Liz Yates, Lisa Hill, Margaret Woods, Elisa Ellison, June Wicks, Jamie Carroll.
And then Chloe Costas, Giovanna Freeman, that's Pastor Brent Freeman at Pathways Church in Sevierville. That's his wife, so happy birthday to her. Angel Leonard, Stephanie Holcomb, and Karen Brent Wedler, and also Turner Addison Morris. And don't forget, if you have a birthday or anniversary, any sort of occasion, even yard sales, garage sales, whatever event or something you'd like to get.
Especially if you have an embarrassing photo.
Exactly. Send us a photo, send us a video, send us that information. We would be glad to get it on the program. That heads us into our other interest segment, which is brought to you by Country Tonight. You've only got a few more weeks, couple more weeks to see the regular show. And then the beginning of November, they start the Christmas show. They're rehearsing every day as we speak. So go check that out. They've got shows every night at 8 p.m. And right now, still through October, you can see a matinee on either Tuesday or Thursday. The matinee starts at 3 o'clock. So if you want to make it back to town, you can go check it out. Awesome show, great mix of today's country, yesterday's country, and more. If you want to check out their schedule, go to countrytonightpf.com or give them a call to reserve your tickets at 453-2003. All right, coming up, this week, the Intensity Elite Softball is having their tryouts. So contact Lay Moore, 10 and under 1 to 3, and 12 and under is 3 to 5. You can contact Morgan Snow if you're 12 and under. But again, thanks to Intensity Elite for always sharing that. And here's a cool one coming up in Crossville.
Yeah, we got a Monster Truck Chaos Tour, and that's at Crossville Speedway and 5434 US 70 North.
Yeah.
But man, monster trucks are something else. But they're going to be up there for from the 28th to the 30th. So get tickets and get more information, go to their website there.
Yeah, and don't forget, we can print you or we can email you, however you need to get it.
Yeah, if you need me to print it for you, hey, call me.
Yeah.
And but that's
free kids
for
tickets.
Kids.
Yeah, can't beat that. So that's awesome of them to send that out. And here we begin. Your Halloween stuff, so much to do. But this is the 27th.
Yeah, on the 27th, Roan State Community College has got a trunk or treat. Actually, we've taken Tom to that one, and it runs from 5 to 7 in the student parking lot.
Yeah.
And man, that's a pretty good one. So that's a good option.
Yeah, next Thursday, and you can contact them at FugateJJ@RoanState.edu. And here's City of Harriman's trunk or treat.
Man, Harriman's always got something going.
It's
but
also
on the
Thursday.
27th,
Yeah,
they're having their trunk or treat downtown 5 to 8. They say booth spaces are free, but
Yeah.
you do want to contact the city of Harriman and organize that.
Yes, but very awesome. And then here is the South Rowan County Volunteer Fire Department.
Yeah, they're having one on the 29th. It's their annual truck or treat at 5:30, and that's 100 Paint Rock Road in Kingston.
Yeah, very awesome. Check that out. Here's a fall festival, Street Fest in Kingston.
Yep, their fall festival there is on the 29th, and it's around the courthouse there on Race Street, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. as a car show. But they're going to have crafters, food vendors, all kind of stuff like we do down here.
Yeah.
And the trunk or treat is at 2 p.m.
Yeah, so go check that out. That is on Saturday. Also on Saturday.
Yeah, this one is at the Shape Up or the Big Lot or the Tractor Supply Shopping Plaza, however you call it.
Yeah.
And that runs from 6 to 8. And they're telling me about that. It's been really good the past few years. So, hey, that's a way to load up on candy.
For real.
Yeah.
I mean, that you can just bounce from one to the other to the other. And here's one in Kingston.
Yeah, and the First Baptist Church there in Kingston, they're on the 31st, actually Halloween.
Yeah.
And that runs from 6 to 8.
Yeah, check that out. Here's another one on Halloween.
On Halloween at Fort Southwest, I can't speak,
Southwest
Southwest Point. There at the Christian church is putting it on from 5 to 7. They're going to have food and music and hay rides and candy and a whole bunch of other stuff, but also the trunk or treat.
Yeah, and they will also be beginning to accept their new toy donations for their Operation Christmas Child. They'll be doing that there, so you can also get a jump on that good cause. But here's another cool one coming up in November. The Halo Salt Cave and Spa is having Salt and Shop. It's a Christmas market, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Jim Henry Event Center in Kingston. They'll have local vendors, free hot cocoa, pictures with Santa and the Grinch, live music, and so much more.
I want a picture of Santa fighting the Grinch.
Yeah, well, I bet you could go and get that there, but we appreciate them sending the Halo Salt Cave and Spa. We appreciate them sending information, so go check that out. We're a little bit early, but hey, there's no better time. And also on that date, we got wrestling coming to Rockwood.
Yeah, it's coming to Rockwood here at the Armory. The doors open at 6:30 and they start at 7:45. Front row tickets are $12. General admission is $10. But we get closer to this event, we're going to have some free tickets for you.
Yeah, we'll get some tickets. We'll let the Halloween candy set in, and right after Halloween, we'll start giving away some tickets for that. So that's awesome. And again, if we happen to miss your Halloween event, we covered a lot of them there, but hey, send us that information and we'll put that on our next show. If you have any information, birthdays or anniversaries, yard sales, or any of that stuff, John will tell you how to contact us.
Yeah, you can email us at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com, but as always, the easiest, quickest, most efficient way of doing that, hey, just go to our Facebook page and message us directly and we'll get it.
Yeah, so again, so much to do. Got to thank all the folks who send us in information and events. And don't forget, if you go see any of those, tell them you saw it here on the Small Town Network on Community News. Don't forget to download your WVLT apps. There's a meteor shower this week, so check that out.
If you want details on that, send us a message or contact me. I'll shoot you the info on that.
Yeah, but
it's actually 2, I think.
Thanks again to Mrs. Clement's class. Sophie Cooley did a great job this week.
She did.
We appreciate them. And hey, it's another week in the books here at Small Town Network. So from everyone here at Small Town Network, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm John Evans.
Hey, and have a great week, everybody.